I honestly love my white meat, and on this episode of Miss Mandi Throwdown, I get to show you how to actually make some fried whole fish that is gonna be finger-licking good. Honestly, there's a little bit of dirty work that I like to do in life. One of those things that I do not like to do is clean the inside of a fish. That's why my butcher goes ahead and handles that. So what we did once we got it off the butcher, we of course washed it, we took off any extra scales, and now we're about to mix our spice rub in order to rub it on. We're gonna start things off by adding a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, then proceed to add about 1 teaspoon of coriander, and then we're going to be adding about 1/2 teaspoon of cumin powder. Right after that, of course, we are going to be adding my garlic. And you guys already know that's probably like a tablespoon, right? Right after that, we are definitely going to be taking our coarse sea salt, adding about a sprinkle of that. And then we're going to be adding about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And then on to one of my favorite spices. This is Cajun spice that I got from Istanbul thanks to Sharon. We're gonna be adding about 2 teaspoons, so that's gonna be 1 tablespoon. And then we're going to proceed to mix everything together. Once everything is thoroughly mixed, you're just gonna, of course, just taste a little bit. It tastes perfect. Once your rub is to perfection, you're just gonna take some, rub the marinade onto every inch of this whole fish, every single inch of it. You're gonna start with the inside. Literally every single inch of this fish is going to get this rub. So we flipped over the fish and we're just gonna keep seasoning it on this side as well. For those who like head, you definitely want to flavor it. So we're now just going to rub on the inside with all the spice that we've put. Make sure it's well rubbed in. Now we've made sure every corner of this fish is covered in the spice rub. We're gonna be setting it in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes in order for the spices to really set onto the fish, and then it's gonna be time to fry it up. It's been about 30 minutes now. We've taken out the fish from the fridge. We're actually letting it sit to get to room temperature as we're about to heat up our oil. I'm using a pan that I gave a little bit of a test run in this episode. Check it out. And we're about to do another test run today. I'm pretty sure will give us the results though. Trust me on this. We're going to fill up this pan with oil about halfway. So we're gonna be having the heat on high in order for the oil to get hot pretty fast. A great way to check if your oil is hot, just take a little bit of flour and sprinkle it on. Once you see them bubble, it's definitely hot. So what you need to do is turn down the heat to completely low so that when you put in your fish, it does not splatter everywhere onto you. And we're just gonna put our fish in. And then once we do that, we're definitely gonna be returning the heat back up to medium-high heat. It's been about 4 minutes now. We have not been tugging on the fish. We've just been letting it cook. And now we're just gonna flip it over. So it cooks for another 4 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it over again. So it's been about 4 minutes now, and we're just going to flip it over again. And we're just gonna let the other side cook for about another 2 minutes. Now it's been 2 minutes. We're just gonna flip it over again. I'm gonna let that cook for another 2 minutes. I'm just gonna take it out and leave it to, of course, drip any excess oil before we serve. Now, it literally takes a few minutes to fry this fish. All you need to do is just make sure that your spice rub is on point. I'm about to dig in, but before I do that, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you comment, like, and definitely share this with somebody. Now for my favorite part. It's so flavorful.